to me. Oh, hang on. What are you doing? Okay, that's good. Well,
This guy's gonna kill me.
can't see the Twitch chats because they're just not opening up. Because fuck me, I guess.
Twitch! Haha!
Like, I'm clicking them and they're just not appearing on the screen. There we go. Fucking finally.
So did you hear the big rumor?
What's the big rumor?
The big rumor is that there's gonna be a direct this week.
It's not a rumor, though.
It was a rumor. So I was gonna be like, do you think it's true? Do you think it's only a rumor? And then
I saw the news when I was on my way home.
it was confirmed to be tomorrow at fucking, was it 6 p.m. my time? So like
11 p.m. my time,
your
so I
time.
can actually watch it.
You can watch it, but it's annoying because it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, for such a special event like that, if it were like an hour earlier, I feel like you could have like strained yourself to do the salmon run tomorrow then. You know what I mean? Like after it happened.
Yeah.
But now it's like really late.
I'm not doing it after it happens. No, fuck that.
But I'm just like, you know, it would be so good, you know?
I mean, the next one does extend to Friday, right?
Yeah, probably, but why not do it when we're
I will also be busy during regular Thursday because David is finally dying to say, hey, I would like to do Resident Evil recording.
Well, just don't.
Well, except if I don't, we will never have it done because he'll just vanish again for another 10 years.
Well, you've lived 20-something years without recording Resident Evil. I think that it's entirely possible to live another 20 or so years. Count it. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying, you know. Also, that you know you can't plan for these things ever because they announce it the day after. Yeah, I hate it. I still hate it. Even though I do nothing with my life. Like, imagine if I did do something with my life.
Imagine you're like me and you had to work like for 8 hours every day.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I saw someone like make a tweet like, oh yeah, I make like $130 a day at my job. And I'm like, man, I make like $130 a week at my job. But, you know, I still don't feel like I can do,
you know, time and freedom as you will.
I can't do real employment. It's just an impossibility, really.
I feel like that's just you hold yourself back.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so the real question is, since it's 3DS and Switch, what are you anticipating for this 35-minute Nintendo Direct?
I don't know. I imagine mostly just updates and shit we already know about. And probably like something new Smash, I don't imagine, because that seems to be the pattern. Unless they take a site. Of course, now the Steelhead just refuses to put up a bomb. The roller then tried to block my shot so he could try and hit it with like 5 hits himself. Prick.
And aim. Well, I've heard some rumblings going around, as well as some knee-jerk things myself. Knee-jerk thing number 1 is basically that Yokai Watch Busters is releasing in North America the very next day.
Yeah,
so
that's probably gonna be there.
The North American Direct is probably gonna get some like promotion for it, just to be like, hey, remember this. We only release Yokai Watch games every 3 years, so you know it might not be fresh in your mind, but just in case it isn't, here it is. And I mean, you know, do you think like they could pair it with a Yokai Watch 3 announcement, maybe?
No.
I think it's possible. What else do they have to announce for the fucking 3DS?
Luigi's Mansion 2, Super HD Turbo.
Oh, I thought you were saying the port. I'm like, that's not 2.
I know, no, like they're announcing like a new Luigi's Mansion 2. It's the same one on the 3DS. On the 3DS again. But it's just Luigi's Mansion 2.
Okay, well, I'm floating some real ideas here. You're not pulling your weight at all.
You haven't asked me shit. You just immediately got on saying, but
I
you
did
kind of
ask you shit, you fuckhead, and then you said, I didn't really think about it, even though this is definitely what Chris is going to want to talk about in Salmon Run.
I mean, I did give like an answer. It was like literally, it's probably just mostly going to be stuff we already know about.
I mean, you should just say, well, you know, we already know about Metroid Prime 4. What about that?
No, that's not gonna be there.
You don't think so?
Nope. That'll be next E3 at best.
Hope? It's
not
there?
a chance.
But do you
it's not going to be.
Hope?
No,
It's
because
there?
it's not going to be.
No, but like, hope?
I would love it to be there, but
There
there's no
we
point in
go.
hoping for
That's what
something
I'm
that-
saying.
There's no point in hoping for it because it's literally not going to be there.
Oh, you watch. It's gonna be there, and I'm gonna fucking laugh. We're gonna have to do a salmon run after it just so I can laugh, you know?
We're not going to, because I have to go to bed.
A 10-minute salmon run of me just laughing about Metroid Prime 4 being there. And then laughing some more when Yokai Watch 3 is announced. And then laughing some more when Paper Mario is announced for Smash. And then we end it. I think that sounds like a pretty good salmon run, really.
It's not going to be Paper Mario, it's going to be Rex and Pyro.
Now that everyone, I'm with everyone else. It's too late. They're too late. They're gonna be DLC Wave 1. Like almost certainly though, right?
I don't think they're going to be DLC, I think they're going to be in.
Well, DLC is in.
Oh, you mean like DLC is in new characters?
Hey Gavin, get your egg in. Wait, we can still do this. The Maws!
I did manage to get the grenade in the last second. Because the screen was turning to black.
Alright, what are your thoughts on Animal Crossing?
I kind of hope it's not there because I still spite the people who just shit canned like literally everything at Nintendo's E3 because, oh no, we didn't get another Animal Crossing.
We mean, you say another as if like it's a Donkey Kong Country title or something. But I mean, New Leaf released in what, like 2012 or something?
The 3DS wasn't even out in 2012.
When was it out?
2013.
Animal Crossing New Leaf released in what, 2013?
15,
No,
I'm
that's
pretty
impossible because the 3DS didn't have any games for 1 year, right?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it was 2015.
No, it's not that. There's no way it's that recent. My sense of time is terrible, but Animal Crossing New Leaf was forever ago. I know that for a fact. It's been a while for Animal Crossing. I think it's entirely plausible. But maybe not for this direct, because it's like...
I mean, like, one for the Switch is a given, but I don't think that'll be in random bumfuck Autumn Direct, you know?
Yeah, and that, and also, like, it's only like 35 minutes focusing on both Switch and 3DS games.
That's what makes me think there's not going to be, like, any mad-ass announcements. It's mostly just going to be, hey, here's dates for shit that didn't have dates, and updates on shit you already knew about.
Like,
and then maybe also a Smash reveal because, you know, the pattern.
What's it called? Twooey. Banjo Twooey.
Yeah, that's
is probably
gonna
gonna
be
get
there as a given,
in
yeah.
there, I think.
So we have our release dates for it.
That's been getting rumblings. Hey, go fight bosses. Hey, go fight bosses. Hey, go fight bosses. Hey,
Hey,
go
Chris,
fight bosses.
You got that kill on that Moz because the eggs went into my body.
Hey,
bitch.
Chris. I was the one who led it all the way here.
Doesn't
So
matter.
go kill
I
bosses,
killed the
you
boss
piece of
and was
garbage.
claiming my reward.
Because you know I'm completely capable of throwing a grenade in a Maul's mouth. Because I'm not 2 years old. Hey, Kate. Okay. Woo! No!
What was that?
It was a bad jump, that's what it was.
I'm glad that our team sniper, I managed to turn the taxi around, its back to face him, and then you just fucked off instead of shooting it. Just
good thing
phasing
that's
him,
not
looked
me.
at it. Just turned around.
I will kill all you people, you know. Oh, fuck, we are gonna win. God damn it.
Yeah, we are.
Fuck. We don't deserve to.
Why?
I would take the L. Just to teach you people a fucking lesson.
About what?
About killing enemies and getting other eggs that aren't close to the basket.
Hey, guess what I'm doing?
Apparently not that.
Killing
Asshole.
enemies. Plenty of them.
Alright, Gavin, how about this? Animal Crossing is announced, and then we have one more announcement for you. Please take a look. And then Isabelle is a fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Be a waste of a slot, honestly.
That's how it's gonna play out, I think. Echo Fighter, maybe? Is it? She's pretty high up in a popularity poll or something, right?
Yeah, furries, but same. You know,
Furries are people too, Gavin. I think that you have to take their vote.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I mean, like, you know, you only want Pyrin because you like big boobs. You know, I'm not saying
this is why this is very much true.
I'm not saying, hey, let's what's the word? Let's discriminate against people who like big boobs because they like big boobs. You know?
Nah, but the rest of the internet
because they exist. Where's the Moz? Okay.
Chasing someone was best.
No, it's not me, so whatever.
And they didn't kill it, so the guy chased it back. I think the sniper's hitbox overlapped the steelhead there. I was curious.
I was gonna say, if you weren't aiming for the snake, I was gonna be like, Nani?
Well, no, I wasn't aiming for the snake. The steelhead bomb killed it.
Oh, I see, okay.
2 for 1. That is a lot of flyers.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I should do? Oops. And I'm dead.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Good thing no one's here to clip that one.
That's about all you could really expect. Considering
the thing is, like, I was in the back, right? You know, where it's sloped. Yeah. So my camera was angled up, so I actually couldn't see the ground around me to see if there was a reticle there. So I'm like, oh, cool. I don't have a reticle because I guess I'm out of their range or something.
I just didn't jump. Sick. Well.
You get one more again. Oh my god. All right, Gavin. How about this?
All right.
A new Puyo game.
They won't announce that here.
And then
that'll be a Tokyo Game Show this month at best.
We have one more announcement, and then Arls and Smash.
I could actually kind of see that happening if they want to keep to that thing of like 2 reps from each third-party company, which they seem to be taking to. Capcom got 2, Konami suddenly have got 2, and plus an Echo Fighter. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like there's more like that. Like Square Enix will get a 2nd rep, Sega will do a 2nd rep.
A new Paper Mario game is announced for Switch. And
yes,
it goes back to the roots of what everyone loves about Paper Mario. Stickers. And now we have one more announcement. Please take a look. Who do you want in Smash the most?
At this point, I genuinely don't fucking know.
Yeah, because you got Ridley and you got Simon Belmont.
I got Dark Zombies, and then there's fucking
Castlevania
in.
Like, who else is there?
I don't know.
Gavin. Other than like, Big Titty Pyra.
An assist trophy, so fuck it. Like, that's that counted for.
Wait, who's an assist trophy?
Bomberman.
Bomberman, right.
So, like, that's fine. That's, like, counted for. Like, I don't fucking know anymore.
Snake.
I guess like an Echo Fighter for Snake, or Snake.
That's his name.
Oh, Raiden. Yeah, Raiden would actually like MGS2. Raiden would be a good Echo Fighter for Snake. Actually, that would also be cosmic, considering the plot that that was.
And then the robot dog in the sombrero hat, is the assist trophy. What?
The dog doesn't wear the hat.
Dog doesn't wear the. What's the dog wear then?
Dog doesn't wear shit.
I know the dog wears something. No, he definitely wears some Mexican thing. Does he speak Spanish?
No, Raiden wears the Mexican thing.
Does he speak Spanish?
No. He tries for like one line, and that's it.
I know he does something Spanish related with Raiden in that one scene.
He doesn't. No, the dog doesn't do shit about that.
No.
I actually played the video game.
I'm just saying. I actually looked at the meme, so clearly
no, the meme is wrong. The dog just like leaps like snarling out of the back of a sports car and then into a sewer, and then a pair of baffled like Spanish men not look on as Raiden steps out in a full mariachi outfit and goes, I forget what he said. He made some quip. He made some quip and then just like descended into the sewers, leaving his hat behind, and they just kind of go like, "That's a fucking weirdo," and then run away.
Porque. So yeah, I'm expecting Yokai Watch. You know, every direct I am expecting Yokai Watch 3 because it's only a matter of time now. I feel like it's coming over. I don't know what they're gonna do about the whole America thing, but they'll figure it out.
They change it to Japan.
Yeah, that'd be great.
The American stuff is all just called Japanese stuff.
Yeah, it wouldn't even make any sense.
They're gonna have to do that with Ace Attorney eventually. Because it does the same shit, and it's caused the same problem for them, and they're just gonna have to bite the bullet at some point. And that's why you don't decide that your audience is too racist to accept a game set anywhere other than America.
I have my doubts. Why is it suddenly going for me? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, this is just great.
No, Snake's not going for me. Huh? He is going for me. He just decided to go the long way. I don't even know what happened there, but they died, so that's that at least.
I really wish it would like show the person's name in like red or something when they're dead. Because I waited around for someone for like 5 seconds to revive them, and then they were just in the ink, hiding.
I mean, that's what the wee death indicator's for.
I just want to see it at a glance.
You can't glance to the top left corner of the screen?
Nope.
I don't know what to expect from the Direct beyond, you know, just updates on shit. Cause like at this time of year, I don't think this is a Direct to announce things in.
Well, I can think of one thing to talk about in their Direct.
What's that?
Their online service.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be the meat of it, isn't it?
Probably.
This is gonna be a travesty.
I was thinking about it again. I really don't like it. Like,
No one seeing does.
this is like, you know how you're always like, I don't even want to play this game because they didn't like announce it like in Europe until like years later. I feel like this is the closest I am to being able to empathize with you there. Like just kind of like
You can't empathize with me there because America is spoiled.
yeah, completely like disagreeing with how a company is doing something. So you're just kind of like boycotting it. That's kind of in the mood I am right now. But at the same time, like they're holding Salmon Run and Smash Bros hostage essentially.
Yep.
So I don't know what I want to do. Do I like? I would be like, you know, it'd suck, but I'd be fine with ending Salmon Run. But then there's Smash Bros, and I'm not like, if I plan to play Smash Bros online and I end Salmon Run for like a month, that would be like the biggest regret ever because.
My only real thing with it that makes it a bit easier is that their price, at least from what they've like said before and shown before, is so much cheaper for like a year's thing that's at least that softens the blow a lot. But I still don't like it at all.
The price is no issue for me. I'm angry that they're charging with such terrible online.
Yeah.
It's just like Amazon doing things to just give themselves more money. That's
exactly what it is. It's
yeah.
like, oh hey, the other ones do it, so let's all just do it as well, without realizing that, you know, they actually have servers.
Yeah, but like with no benefit to the consumer at all. Just the benefit to them.
You know, they have servers. Sony started PS Plus. Nintendo has fuck all.
And it's not like they need to. Recent news has been, in Japan alone, the Switch has sold 5 million.
Yep. Splatoon 2 is like half, like, it's sold like almost twice as much as Mario Odyssey. Like, it's half the Japanese user base has bought Splatoon 2. It's nuts.
I thought it was like 70%.
It's the, if I remember right, the actual number is like 2.6 million right now. So like just over half.
They're not hurting for money. If it was like a small business who kind of needed to do it to get by, that'd be like whatever. Like,
I mean, that's the thing, and no big company like this is ever hurting for money when they pull off their money, like their money hogging bullshit, like loot boxes and all that. They don't need them. Like they'll go like, oh, but we need to pay for servers somehow. It's like if you didn't factor that into the actual like sales of your game, you're just shit at business and shouldn't, you shouldn't be in the industry. You should just like collapse and die because you're just bad at it. That's just how it should work.
So you have the sniper. Can you aim for the goldies like nearly exclusively?
I mean, I'm just aiming straight in a straight line, so.
Yeah, I know, but like you have to charge it up and everything. So it'd be better to save a charge for goldies. I'm just saying it's a good strategy to have.
Yep.
Except when they go around like that.
Yep.
Because if both of us stay in like the same spot, then I can kill the hordes. Oh lord, this isn't good. Are we recalibrated? Is that you?
Yeah.
I was gonna use my jetpack like if everyone was still in hell.
It's because one idiot keeps running over to the side.
Yeah, exactly.
And not from over there. What's the point of the game?
Yep. You think? Oh no.
Oh, it switched to you. That's lovely. Just on the fly.
Yeah, I'm conflicted because they aren't like their NES game thing just pisses me off more, honestly.
Like NES ROMs are basically not working.
Also, like, NES games just really aren't like fun except for like Mario 3, and that's about it.
Only like a handful of like really polished games, stuff like Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, like
Mario 3, like really tight, polished stuff. Stuff that holds up and isn't like limited by its platform because it's simplistic.
It is just really funny how much Nintendo values the NES.
That's because they're like, oh, nostalgia is our main shit, so everyone clearly wants the NES, right? And the thing about the NES, the NES games they keep picking are like, hey, here's hockey, and it's like, no one on the face of this earth wants that. Like, no one. But they use it because it's the most easy filler in their life. But like, to be honest, including the little NES sports games like that, honestly, just fucking devalues the goddamn system at this point.
God damn it.
So someone make the point, like, they wouldn't buy it at the NES Mini, but they would buy the Super Nintendo Mini, that's because, like, most of the NES games just aren't worth it unless, like, you're really intending to play, like, old, like, specific old games that either hold up or doing it out of, like, interest. Like, you want to play Final Fantasy 1 to see what it was like or whatever.
I feel like, oh, are you serious? That's bullshit. Okay, well, I feel like with the NES Mini, it's different because you can mod it.
I mean, yeah, but that's not like if we're talking strictly what Nintendo intended. I do want to get like a Super Nintendo Mini and just like mod it so I have all the shit on it.
Yeah, it was like being talked about on a stream I was watching. Whoops. It's funny how Nintendo is like on their Twitter account, like hyping up, like you can play Mario Bros. Online with friends for the first time. It's like no one cares.
Well, yeah, like no one
because Mario Bros. Isn't good. Sorry. Fun for maybe 15 minutes at most. Even with friends online.
And it's not even like the NES is like NES doesn't have like any good arcade ports. Like fucking Contra, like that's one worth playing. That's a good game. It's a good arcade port. But they're not including shit like Contra. They're including Mario Brothers, Wrecking Crew, and other dumb shit. You want to play Donkey Kong again?
Donkey Kong is also not a good game. Like, even just watching, like, the world record history video for Donkey Kong isn't really that interesting.
I mean, the most interesting thing about Donkey Kong is shit like...
the drama?
That one lunatic who had the fake being good at old arcade games because he's nothing else in his life. And now everyone knows that, so he literally has nothing else in his life.
I mean, it's just like because there's like no real tech. There's no real tech in Donkey Kong, and how it's only like 3 levels that repeat over and over again. Like the only thing to talk about in a world record history kind of video is like the scores, and that's it. Like not, oh, you know, they did something unique here, or like someone figured out in level 3 you could do this.
There's like actual manipulation shit you can do. RNG manipulation and shit like that to like fuck with the ghost patterns and make them move certain ways.
Yeah. My favorite thing about the growers is how they don't have dithering. Why would they have dithering when they have dithering on everything else?
Yeah, we try.
Yeah, they're gonna reveal that, and I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be very angry because they're not gonna announce anything worth it. And then,
Everyone should be.
yeah, it's like even with the family plan where you only pay like $3 a year. I don't care. I don't want to give it money. Oh, it pisses me off.
Because at least the thing with like PS Plus is that you're still getting like actual full tilt recent games. Okay, like sometimes you're being handed Heavy Rain, but like you know, like sometimes you get handed Metal Gear Solid 5. You know?
I mean, it's
And
just like,
well, this thing for Nintendo system is like, hey, you're gonna get Pong, you're going to get tennis,
you're gonna get Super Mario Bros.
you're gonna get Super Mario Bros. 2, which did you know is Doki Doki Panic?
It's just like, I mean, at least with Sony, they have servers, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm okay with it. That's it.
Like,
I don't even care about the PS Plus games. I have PS Plus. I haven't picked up PS Plus games since like April.
you really should.
I should, but I don't remember because I don't use the PS4. But like, still, I don't even really mind. I mean, even though I don't use it, so I do regret buying a year. I don't know why I thought I'd get a year out of Monster Hunter, but yeah. It's just like, I still, you know, it's just not as bad. It's just not inherently bad.
Yeah, and like there is a level, even if you don't agree with the pricing of it, because I can see that argument being made. Sometimes I actually quite agree that the pricing just isn't worth it. It won't be worth it when they're taking like PS3 and Vita games out of the thing. So that's when you have to lower that price on, or you're just like fucking apart. They're not gonna lower it, so they will be fucking apart, but you know. And that's the thing, like Sony and Microsoft have servers. Hell, from what I understand, Microsoft actually has really good servers. Which, you know, doesn't entirely make up for like paying like 50, 60 quid a year and then also having to deal with ads on your dashboard, but, you know. There's something there.
It just makes me so mad. If Salmon Run ends by the end of the month, it's because of Nintendo Online. I'm still on the fence. I think
What will you replace it with?
nothing. I mean, it's still like possible that I'll pay for it and just take the L and then just be angry about it. But like,
Replace it with Overwatch.
no. It's like nothing will be that natural ever. Sorry, Allison. I thought you made it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, bad times, bad times.
Well, speaking of Smash, there was an interview. I linked it to you right before we went live. I don't know if you read it.
I didn't read it, but
I hate this guy. I genuinely do.
I mean, like, I saw it was like, oh, it's something about like, oh, bad games can't have, or good games can't have bad music or something like that, and I was just like, okay, it didn't load in for like 10 seconds. I was like, oh, the page just fucks like, holy.
Well, whatever. It's basically like a piece on Sakurai describing the process of like how music is made for Smash Bros. It was pretty curious. Like, the two big things I took away from it is Sakurai is like, he's done with songs that don't fit fighting, which is good. It's funny because the example he makes in the article is like, I was watching the Smash finals and like on the final fight, you know, when everyone's at their hypest, it started playing the Roost music from Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, whatever. Go.
For the people who don't know, you know.
I don't need to demonstrate.
Shut up. He's like, oh no. That that cannot happen again. So he's like, yeah, all the music in Smash Bros has to be like upbeat and worth fighting.
Has to have an actual tempo.
Yeah, basically.
Fitting tone.
So
this is him at 19. He's taking all the Animal Crossing music out of the game.
oh god, you see this triple taxi?
I do. And I hate the fact that every single mall on this round has just produced ink underneath me and then stopped me from moving.
Okay, maybe you should just kill them.
Except
if you're
I can't
so good at it.
I can't because they literally spawn the ink before they become touchable. As you know, you're not allowed to jump in ink because why would anything nice ever happen?
Yeah, there's that, which is good news. And then basically what he did is he's like, all right, I made a list of like a bunch of composers I really like that are really good. And then I contacted them asking them if they want to make music for Smash. And then I basically like played a bunch of songs for them and asked them which songs they wanted to do. And some people took it immediately. Some people like took it home with them to think over.
Yeah.
So like, it's basically completely freeform. He even says like, because of what the composers wanted to do, some series just have like more songs done. Like Mega Man.
That would be Castlevania.
Yeah, Mega Man and Castlevania, he noted specifically. Which makes me wonder, is Final Fantasy music really that bad?
No, Final Fantasy music is like extremely good. It's just that more likely than not, the actual Final Fantasy composer is on the team, so they're just like, you know what? Just leave it to him. Like Nobuo Uematsu is like one of the industry's legends. Like the man he did like Final Fantasies 1 to 10. Like I imagine like he was in the Smash 4 music team. I imagine he's back here now. So that they're probably just like in fact, if anything, he probably just cleaned the Final Fantasy music himself before anyone else could. He's like, not as now.
All 2 tracks. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting, and also probably why a lot of the music has been good so far, like the samples. Like they released that Mario
it's a good approach to take to let them do what they want.
Yeah.
To then not have the passion or interest in doing it.
All right,
What I'm curious about is if Mature Yamane is going to be doing the Castlevania, any of the Castlevania music. Because she was composer on Symphony of the Night, and if she's redoing the Symphony of the Night music, that's going to be sick as hell. Because the cat is in here sleeping. Why would
Yeah, I completely forgot to mention during the Nintendo Online segment that there was like a few days ago, probably like 2 salmon runs ago even, there was a data mine of the Switch firmware update, the 6.0, and it just seemed like a bunch of stuff to set up for the online. But there was one really important thing, and that is that there are going to be 3 new avatars: Captain Toad, Toadette, and the dragon from Captain Toad. So I'm really excited to see Gavin don that Captain Toad avatar when this update comes out.
Hey, speaking of something else you can just insult me for, I actually did watch the Dragalia Lost thing.
Wait, what are you talking about? Well, actually, hold on, I'm not done with the topic yet, because, like, as far as stuff for the firmware update, people are hoping for themes and people are hoping for more avatars. You get 3 avatars from Captain Toad. And that's it. That's
someone at Nintendo is sexually aroused by Toad, and they want you to be as well.
That's like so stupid. I mean, if they had like Captain Toad in like a bevy of a bunch of other avatars, like 20 more avatars or something, that'd be fine. But like it's just
let's redefine the word "fine" here.
Captain Toad, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean more than you know, frankly.
It's weird because Captain Toad wasn't even a Switch game. There are some Switch games
Switch,
that don't. No, it's a ported to a Switch.
Yeah, so it's on
there.
there.
But it's on there, but like there are games that were born on Switch that are super successful that don't even have any like avatar representation at all.
Yep.
And an avatar is just picture of a render of a character that you already have?
Because they don't turn on Miyamoto, so they don't get the same attention.
Just doesn't even make any sense. Imagine if like Animal Crossing Switch comes out and then there's an avatar for every single character in Animal Crossing.
I don't think there'll be that many. It'll probably be like a handful. They'll probably do like a popularity poll in Japan and pick the most popular one.
Well, they're probably just gonna do the like important characters, you know, like the not villagers, the like Tom Nook and the sheep and you know,
mainstays,
yeah, and Isabelle, and that's about it. Kind of like the amiibo, and then remember how none of those amiibos sold. What was that like one character's name? The like dog lady, the pink dog lady or whatever.
She's the hair lady?
Yeah, no, not the hair lady. I don't even know what she does. She's like the least popular amiibo of all time. It's tragic, really. I don't even know what she does in the game, so like, I mean, that probably explains it, huh?
Yeah. So if it's not the dog lady, I don't know who you're telling. Like the hair one.
Like at least
I have no idea who you're talking about.
At least Digby, like you see him standing there.
I don't know who that is.
It's like, you know, in New Leaf when you like walk into the store area and then he's like, there's like that gate and he's just like right in front of you when he's standing there.
Oh, he's the dog.
Yeah, he's like, at least you always see him even if you never do his thing at all because it's, you know, not that interesting. But like the other lady, I have no idea. She plays a role in Happy Home Designer, I remember that, but like,
is that where she's from then?
No, she's from New Leaf.
Oh.
Just weird to me. There aren't even like any Xenoblade 2 avatars, are there?
I have no idea.
Which doesn't even make any sense because like that game is like the most expansive game of all time apparently.
I mean, the Xenoblade games just tend to be. So.
Like every week or every 2 days you hear, oh, there's a new character in Xenoblade 2. And then like they're getting a new story DLC that's like its own game apparently.
Yeah, it's an expansion thing.
I'm just like, oh my god. And that I don't even know what oh, there's a taxi in front of me that I couldn't see.
It
Because they don't dither the steelhead head. There's no the snake head. The leather head.
Why would they do that ever?
I'm telling you, Hat in Time was ahead of its time. The funny thing is, the one game where there is dithering, it's in Mario Odyssey when you want to take close-up pictures, but you can't because it dithers. Like, thanks. But yeah, about Dragalia Lost. I know I've been pestering you about it, which was probably like inadvertently hyping it up, even though, you know, it's not really hype. So what'd you think?
Man, that sure is just Granblue again.
I have no idea, but it probably is going by.
No, like when I was watching it, I was like, "That's the thing from Granblue," and then I just kept going. I was like, "That's also a thing from Granblue." Like the boss like thing where it's like mattered and it goes in the overdrive, and then you break it and it can't move. That's from Granblue. Like the gacha, the way it works, like you know the big wheel of things, and it has like weapons, characters, and summons in it. That's from Granblue. Like the elemental wheels from Granblue, like the UI thing where like your super moves are like squares next to your health, that's from Granblue. Like it's just Granblue as an action RPG. Like so, it is like the raids of like multiple players and like multiple parties, Granblue. Like they're just cloning the game they already made and putting it in the 3D action game thing.
And
it looks like it controls like shit.
Yeah. But would you want to try it out?
I mean, if they ever could consider diving to the filthy underclass, then probably. But you know
we established you probably can like download the US
version,
North America version, right?
I should not have to ever.
I know you shouldn't have to.
On principle, like, I am not going to because I shouldn't fucking have to.
All right, but what about for me?
No.
All right, but what if I what if I buy you something?
No.
What if I'll bribe you? I can't jump with these things, remember?
No, don't do that.
What if I bribe... Gavin, what if I
terrible.
bribe you to play?
No.
Then what? What if I bribe you without your permission? And then I say, oh, that thing I got you was so much money. I think the only way you could ever repay me is by playing Dragalia Lost on the mobile phone. I was gonna say for Nintendo Switch.
I mean, I would be playing on my iPad.
For the Nintendo iPad.
This is the Wii U.
Not even. That's like the, what's that, like, baby...
The Fisher Price.
Fisher Price, that's it. It's the Fisher Price tablet.
We're thinking of the same line, I think.
Yeah, it's Fisher Price, for sure. It's like, I would always say Fisher Price back in the day, I remember that. But yeah. So you wouldn't do it for me? 'Cause I want to play it alone, but I do want to play it.
Like, it's the thing of like,
You know, I want to try it.
I will play it with you if they will release it
You know,
here.
see, but like,
There's no will see.
I wanna-
Like, on principle, I do not want to play this game if they're not going to even fucking bother to release it in my region. Because that just shows they don't give a shit about me or this region as an audience, and therefore should not receive any support in any form for it. I'm like extremely principled about these fucking things. I will not take part in this if they don't fucking release it here.
I know, but I want to be able to make an informed decision about it.
You're like, I mean, if you want to make your informed decision about it, you play it yourself. I guess,
No!
because if they don't want me to play it, I am not going to fucking play it. If they want me to play it, they release it in my fucking region. In a timely fashion with no horse shit.
Oh, this is hell. Do you have a hyper? Oh, God.
I have bomb rush.
I was in the mall's mouth. I was popped up into a torpedo. That killed me. I'm like, wow, that mall's animation was really fast. Did they like buff it or something?
That's nasty. I mean, I'll say this for like, the art style is nice. Like, I like the graphics. They're like nice and cutesy. To be honest, it kind of looks like it was originally a 3DS game, then just got booted to mobile. But you know,
Probably.
it's fine. It looks nice. Like, side games are really good at art still. Like they do good art and character designs. They're still basically ripping off like Square Enix games from the past, almost wholesale. I saw this, like, well, the Dark Dragons called Zodiac, and I'm like, ah, yes, I too have played Final Fantasy 12 side games.
Oh, I haven't.
The level, like the character level up thing, where it's like a big wheel, like a big tree wheel thing,
I'm a dumbass.
where like you go up it and like spend points to like unlock the minor stat boosts and shit. That's just the Crystarium from Final Fantasy 13, which is just the Spear Grid from Final Fantasy 10. You know, shit like that. I mean, also the English voice acting is shit.
Yep.
Like, English voice acting is just going down the fucking toilet, apparently. I don't know why. Like, it's just been universally bad for a while now.
Well, why don't you voice act then?
I mean, I might as well. I could do about as well a job as these people.
Save the industry.
There's that thing. I have this noted down because it stood out to me about the controls looking like shit. Do you know there's that bit where like, they showed them running through a dungeon and they just ran in the fire? That didn't look intentional. That looked like they couldn't stop in time and they just tried to pound off as, oh, be careful, there's traps.
Yeah, they're traps. You gotta be careful.
And the other thing I noted was the Halidom time building thing to get gold gives me the fucking willies because it reminds me of shit like Dungeon Keeper Mobile. Which, while like side games aren't going to be like EA levels of terrible about this, I'm very concerned about its presence, like being there at all. Like that makes me go like,
I don't even know what that is.
Dungeon Keeper Mobile.
Well, both of those things, really.
Yeah, well, like, it's the time building thing.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about that part. I'm like, yep, we gotta have some Farmville in there.
And like that makes me very like unsettled. That's like prime real estate for like making rip-off microtransaction horseshit.
You know what I never noticed in this game?
What?
When you jump, there's that little effect on the ground around you. I don't like it. Seems very
Yeah,
fake.
I mean, I'd be willing to give it a go. We just have that all-important caveat that they have to actually, you know, release it here.
Look, I don't think that that's all that important.
I think it's extremely important, and you're spoiled because you live in America.
I'm just saying, I think that's not that important.
You haven't had to put up with years of horseshit. You didn't have to put up with a year-long wait for Brawl.
But I had to put up with a year-long wait for Mario and Luigi Dream Team,
I guess that was really worth
which
it,
is
wasn't it?
pretty bad.
I had to wait a fucking year for a Kirby game.
Well, it's a Kirby game, you know? No one likes those. Which one was
That's
it
true.
again? I forget. Superstar Ultra, the best one, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the best one too. Hilarious. Does it happen with squid form? I don't think it does, so it's kind of weird. Well, there we go. Gavin finally watched it. And he's not happy with it. Who would have thought?
I mean, like, the controls, if the controls weren't shit, it would probably be a decent way, like, secret amount of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles action thing. But they made it all touchscreen, so the controls are going to be shit.
No, it would be cool if they made it
What?
so, like, you could have one of those, like, mobile controllers, and those would work.
Nintendo should just make their own one of those for their own games.
They don't really need it for everything else they have.
I would prefer buttons when playing Fire Emblem Heroes. Because that game also gets confused about gestures sometimes.
Just don't tap twice. All.
It's not even tapping twice. Sometimes I touch the screen once and it goes like beep boop and the character stops moving because oh, register double tap, turn in. The fact that they put in an option to turn that mechanic off entirely is pretty telling.
Oh, at least the option's there. Whereas with Mario Tennis Aces, they didn't give us that option for like 3 months.
I mean, they didn't give this until like a year into Fire Emblem Heroes, so.
Oh, that's just how mobile games are, right? You
Yeah,
dole out the quality of life changes in small chunks.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's it
Yeah.
for Salmon.
Time for Overwatch.